Okay, good morning. Happy Sunday. Stack in the South here, coming at you with another brand new video. Um, let's see, this one is kind of in response to a couple other videos I've watched since last night. One is Tom's Coins 2021, and one is the Kansas Kid. And I saw the Kansas Kid's video first about the loser stack. And I woke up this morning and Tom had a response video, so I've been watching that, and honestly, didn't realize I also had a loser stack. In fact, I didn't even know that was really a thing until just very recently. And that's kind of funny because I have been buying more Constitutional lately, and apparently no one wants to buy that. But mostly dimes and quarters. That's what I've been buying. But let's start with I guess the worst of the worst is what I have. Just have some 40% half dollars. Not a whole lot. Just 5 of them. I didn't actually buy these. They've just kind of been hanging out with me for forever. But I have those. And apparently those are worthless. In fact, my friend asked me if I wanted to buy some war nickels, a tube of war nickels the other day, and I told him I would think about it, but now the answer is absolutely not, because apparently no one wants those either. So, and then you have the refineries not buying stuff. So, I don't know. I don't really buy this to resell it. That's not why I buy this silver. I'm stacking it for whatever, a few different purposes, but lately I've been telling myself that dimes have been the way to go. A whole lot of Mercury dimes. I even bought a whole tube of 1962 dimes. This was a while ago, right? I bought it when it was a little cheaper, but still, what's the point if no one wants to buy it? Of course, got that one filled. So I have a few tubes of dimes. Put these right there. And apparently no one's going to want to buy those. So it's making me want to alter my stacking again. But I've also been having a few dimes. Just grab a couple dimes every now and again. Quarters. Duh. In fact, my wife found one in her change and gave it to me, and I was totally stoked. I was like, well, that's sweet. You found a $9 quarter in your change. But apparently, this 90% silver is not where it's at. Kind of wish I knew that. Could have just bought some more, pure silver, bullion and bars and whatnot. But let's see. And then continue on. Oh yeah, perhaps. Apparently, I bought this the other day too. Just don't have it in a tube because I haven't started a tube for these. But I don't think I'm going to be buying any more of this Constitutional for a while. It seems pointless. I don't have these. I was going to finish a tube of these. Either way, I still like them. I still think they're beautiful, part of my collection. But I think I'm going to kind of revert back to buying pretty much pure silver bullion and generic bars and rounds again, since that's all that anyone's going to want to buy anymore. My local coin store said the Constitutional has been kind of flying off the shelf, and so I've just been picking some up here and there. And either way, probably something like this can be counted as loser stack, I guess, if you think this is going to somehow bring it more value because it's in a slab. I just bought this. They just treat it as a loose eagle at the LCS. So I bought it. I don't know, because it's in good condition. I guess it's getting kept pretty. So I don't know. I might just break it out of there and put it in the tube with the rest of them, because it's another random piece I don't want to carry around. And then And then I have all these. I don't think these are silver. I just think maybe having them in slabs is really stupid and pointless, maybe. But I have the whole set of MS69 and I have one MS70. But I guess expecting this to have more value or something because it's in a PCGS thing is kind of stupid. It's all just silver in the end. All just silver in the end. And I guess as long as it's pure silver, we're going to be okay. I'm just hoping with the laws in Florida that it'll change. No, that's not how I want to put it. With the new law in Florida next year, I'm just hoping that maybe, possibly, some of this stuff can be used in barter and whatnot, you know, as legal tender in the state of Florida. Gold and silver, 90% and above. But on that note, I did take some gold backs down to the arts market, you know, see if I could trade for some local business or something for whatever, coffee or bread or something like that. And man, I whipped those things out a couple times and people had no idea what they were even looking at. And these people had no idea that gold and silver is even going to be legal tender next year in Florida. So I don't know how all that's going to go down. But I may shift away from buying this stuff and go back to the bars and rounds and coins. Anyway, I'm out. Don't want to talk all day. I'm a little tired. I need to finish my coffee. Y'all have a great day.